Hi, I'm Elizabeth Lumley, an industrial and organisational psychologist. Today I'll be sharing with you 5 behavioural habits that you should leverage off daily to help you adapt to our new normal as we navigate our way through the psychological anxieties we currently face as leaders and as individuals. Sure, a lot has happened. Where do we even start? This has been my opening sentence to many a conversation over the past few weeks. Hearts have been poured out from business owners facing very stressful and daunting situations. From one who's had to close his business after 17 years, to another who has provided enough of a financial backstop to carry them, but she still worries about what the business will be like when life goes back to some sense of normality. And what does normal really look like? To another owner who has a great depth of leadership with a team of technical skills that will always be in supply, but unsure of what the client demand will look like in future. And yet there's another who was on the brink of retrenching staff and then offered an opportunity to start a new global business under the current restricted movement conditions. In a 180-degree spectrum of companies doing well to those who are fighting for survival, all these businesses have leaders who need to take stock of what a crisis situation is doing to themselves and those around them. Not just under the COVID-19 situation, but under all moments of stress and anxiety. Being an SMME is hard at the best of times. The situation we currently face has just compounded this. We are being exposed to a lot of unknowns, and it is understandable that this leads to feelings of fear and insecurity. As a result, we experience uncontrolled emotions and levels of stress that can impact our mental health and well-being. And in times of crisis and disaster management, we need our health the most. Such crises can give everyone some breathing room and a time to focus on important aspects that will be essential to how you cope with change. Firstly, look after yourself. If you don't look after yourself during challenging times, how are you going to be there for others? Stay close to maintaining a positive daily routine. It's easy in times of chaos to fall behind, forming bad habits. Eating, sleeping, and exercising are all important. Give yourself purpose through setting daily goals where you focus on things that you are in control of. These goals don't need to be huge goals. Find something to do in your day that you enjoy, something that is pleasing to you. Know your emotional triggers. It is normal to feel overwhelmed, stressed, and anxious. We are built to feel like this so that we can take action, either through fight or flight. To take effective steps towards coping, you need to know your emotional triggers. This requires you to acknowledge your feelings, understand how you are expressing them. A simple daily task of reflection may be found in writing down the situations and related feelings, and then reflect on whether the emotion expressed was helping or hindering your positive well-being and mental health. Celebrate your successes. Learning to take one day at a time and celebrate your successes allows us to maintain confidence, to keep swimming against the tides of change. Stay focused on the positive. Reflect on the opportunities every situation presents you with and the positive stories you can tell. Distance yourself from negative social media and mainstream media. Being constantly bombarded with bad news and overwhelming amounts of negative stories only adds to feelings of helplessness and despair. Stay connected. Facing stressful life challenges can be a very lonely place. Stay connected with your family and your friends. Talking through your concerns and feelings allows you to find ways to deal with the challenges, and this can bring a sense of comfort, stability, and reality. And lastly, don't be too hard on yourself. Of course you're feeling like you are on an emotional roller coaster and being pulled in directions of decision making that you would rather not face. You're tired, you don't have all the answers, and sometimes you just want to maybe switch off for a moment. Don't be too hard on yourself. You're trying to keep your business going and navigate your way through challenging times and support as many people as possible. This takes courage, so go easy on yourself. So the next time you catch yourself going, sure, a lot has happened, remember to do these 5 things. Look after yourself, know your emotional triggers, celebrate your successes, stay connected, and don't be too hard on yourself. May these forever help you as an SMME and as an individual beyond COVID-19 and capitalize on things that change. Thank you for taking the time to listen.